Hi everyone, welcome to our channel and our 3-day trip to Madrid. We visited Madrid in April, and though it rained on our first day, the weather was quite warm and pleasant. We started our tour from the Royal Palace of Madrid. We had purchased our tickets online in advance, which is highly recommended to avoid long queues. It took us about an hour to walk around the palace. Built in the 18th century, it is double the size of the Palace of Versailles in Paris, and it is the largest functioning palace in Europe. Though it is the official residence of the Spanish royal family, they do not live here. We then visited the Madrid Cathedral, which is right across from the royal palace, and with a small queue, we were able to get our tickets. You first walk into the museum and later make your way to the dome, where you get a fantastic panoramic view of Madrid. The final stop from the dome is the cathedral. You can spare about 2 hours for the palace and cathedral if you only have a few days in Madrid. I love fun little secrets when I'm traveling, so we made our way through La Latina neighborhood for a quick cookie stop at the Convento de las Carboneras that is operated by silent nuns. You press the buzzer to be let in and head to the small rotating table where you place money and tell your cookie preference. I wanted almond cookies, which I loved. Your cookies appear on the turntable along with your change. I had read that before cookies, this turntable was used hundreds of years ago as a platform for depositing unwanted babies without being seen. Our next stop was San Miguel Food Market for some tapas. There were so many options, and despite the crowd, we were sitting and eating in no time. Our other tapas stop was Casa Tony, where you can find fish tapas. There were so many people who advised us against going to Madrid simply because of the popular opinion that there are more things to do in Barcelona, but we found Madrid to be a rich and clean city with great food and variety, as well as very friendly and helpful people. Now that we feel like we've covered our checklist, we will come back for a pleasant, relaxing weekend here. So the next day, we took a walk in Parque El Retiro, which is in the city center. It is a huge park with lakes, galleries, monuments, and tons of activities for the locals. And we also saw a few, like musicians, puppet, and magic shows. Crystal Palace kept coming up and things to do at the park, so we headed over to the Crystal Palace. It is the perfect Instagram photo spot. I took a couple myself. And everyone inside was taking photos and admiring the palace. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. And Plaza Mayor. We kept walking past or through Plaza Mayor. It seemed to us that all roads led to Plaza Mayor. It's very touristic, but we still sat down for some drinks, for people gazing and soaking in the atmosphere. We still had half a day to kill, so we walked into a tour office right at Plaza Mayor and purchased a half-day tour to Toledo. It was a total of 5 hours, which included a guided walking tour in Toledo. No regrets, we made the most of our 3-day trip to Madrid and even got to see Toledo, which we thought we would never have enough time. It is safe to say that 3 days is actually enough for a grand tour of Madrid. Well, how can you not go to a Real Madrid game while in Madrid, right? We purchased the tickets online last minute with no trouble and enjoyed the La Liga game. You can also pre-book a stadium tour, which isn't a must unless you really want to see all the cups Real Madrid has won, only as the best club of the century. I'm no fan of football, but was nevertheless very impressed. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, and if anyone's wondering, we are Team Madrid instead of Barcelona.